Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. And in this video, I'm going to be doing a plan with me showing how I plan my morning and evening routines in my pocket planner from Erin Condren using my Wrong stickers from the Cozy Winter sticker collection. Let's not waste any time and get right into this video. To my new viewers, welcome to my channel, and to my True Blue subscribers, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, go ahead and comment with a blue heart emoji to let me know that you're subscribed. And if you aren't subscribed already, I hope you consider subscribing. Here, as I stated before, I'm starting out with my Cozy Winter sticker collection as well as the Erin Condren Pocket Planner. If you want the link to those, they will be in my description below. If you don't know where the description is of this video, you are truly missing out on all the gems, like links to my social media and coupon codes. So go ahead and check out that. The description is next to the title of this video. There should be the word more or a few dots right after. And when you click that, it opens up a full description of links, coupon codes, and more. So definitely check that out. I also have links to my other social medias. So if you are a big Instagrammer or TikToker, I do have planner content there as well. I went ahead and decided to pull stickers from my Wrong sticker book and my Wrong PET tapes, aka stickers on a roll. If you don't know, now you know. They are truly stickers just on a roll. And so I'm just kind of looking through to see what stickers could work for this layout because it is very tiny. It's a pocket planner and I love this little planner. I take it with me on the go sometimes to check off some of my daily routines. And it's just a cute little planner to keep up with little small to-do lists. So if this is something you're interested in, it is from Erin Condren. You can check that out with the link in the description and the comments. But I personally love when I can transform a tiny spread even with bigger stickers. So as you can see here, this is a full size sticker sheet, but I'm going to go ahead and rip it up. This is what I usually do with these pages. I rip them up and then I'm going to take the sticker backing off of it and then I'm going to place it in this planner in the top corner. And I just love how this looks. So we're going to get into that. And then you'll also see me trim around the edges quite a bit because I like to go over the edge of the planner page and then just use my scissors to kind of cut around those edges to make them smooth. So as I'm laying down the stickers, I want to talk a little bit about routines and why I like to write them down at least once a month. So first of all, if you are checking out my channel, you probably really value your routines, plans, goals, all of those things to kind of help structure your life more. So I don't have to go on a tangent about how writing down your plans or goals make you more likely to achieve them. But what I will say is that when it comes to writing down plans or routines, it is really important to back them up with alarms in your phone or something that's going to call out to you. So a lot of folks use Alexa or Google or the reminder app in the iPhone, or I'm sure Google devices, Android devices, all have similar apps that you can use. And so I recommend backing these plans up with something that is going to yell at you to remind you to do them. Because after you write them down, you could totally retain that information, but sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. So I definitely recommend checking that out in order to back up your plans with some reminders and alarms. Okay. With that being said, I enjoy writing down my routines in new seasons of my life because my needs change, my lifestyle changes, my schedule changes. So I like to make sure I'm updating those routines. When it comes to routines, I like to break mine down in morning and evening because I find that if I can end my morning or evening on a good note, it typically sets me up for success for either the rest of the day or the following day. So, in the morning, I like to focus on my routines, things that I don't remember to do. So, I usually remember to take my meds, but my vitamins sometimes can get away from me. So, I like to write that down. I oftentimes remember to read my daily scripture or daily text every day, but I like to write that down because it's a habit I don't want to slip away from me. And of course, prayer in the morning as well. So, for me personally, I like to make sure I'm including those in my morning and evening routines. I do not write hygiene in here in my morning and evening routines because I don't forget hygiene. I don't forget to brush my teeth. I don't forget to do my hair. It is part of my routine already, and I don't forget it. But sometimes, if I'm having a chaotic morning, I can forget to read my daily scripture. So I write my routine down because sometimes if I don't read it at home, I can then read it at work. If I don't read it, when I get to work, I can make sure I read it on my lunch break, right? So I like to write that routine down because if something happens, it can get in the way of my routine. But if something happens, I'm not going to skip my teeth brushing. I'm just not. I'm just not. It's not even something that would slip my mind. But these other routines, like taking medication, taking my vitamins, sometimes those things slip away from me. And that is why I'm writing them down in my routines for this video. So I am just sharing some of the things that I struggle with. Everyone has their own struggles and difficulties. So if for you, it's a part of your hygiene routine or a part of, caregiving or whatever that looks like for you, there is no shame in that. We are all trying to improve our lives and do something that can help us to do better. So whatever that is for you, feel free to write it down. I personally really enjoy writing my routines down as a reminder to myself and to kind of get it ingrained in my brain that this is what I want to do every day. Now, for my evening routines, I really like to focus on winding down so that I can have a good night's rest. And when I say a good night's rest, I mean 8 hours of sleep, 7 hours minimum. I personally very rarely get less than 6 hours of sleep. I love to sleep, y'all. And I'm not a big napper. I don't usually nap during the day, but I usually sleep at night a full night, full 8 hours. So I enjoy that. With that being said, one way I set myself up for success is limiting screen time during bedtime. So I typically set an alarm on my phone to try to wind down around 9 o'clock. I think that's when my time blindness really settles in, and I think that I have more time in the evening than I do. So that 9 o'clock alarm just lets me know, okay, you only have another hour until you should probably start to lay down. So I set that alarm, and then it's on for every single day, well, Monday through Thursday, I should say. And I make sure that I try to wind down around that time. Now, the screen time can be difficult because, like many of you, I use my phone for almost everything. So it can be difficult. But what I found helps me at bedtime to not scroll on my phone is having my Kindle. Of course, this could apply to a traditional book as well, a regular book. But I like the Kindle because it has a backlight on it. So I can read in the dark and not disturb my partner. And so that kind of works out pretty well. So I read at night, and so technically that's a screen, but it doesn't have that blue light that your computer screen or iPad screen or phone screen has. So I find that I still wind down pretty well, and then it has a long battery life, so I can fall asleep with the book in hand if needed. But for my evening routines, I really do like to include my vitamins, any medications I need to take at night. I also pray at night, and sometimes I fit in a little journaling. I actually journal better during the day, but that's something I may have to work into my lunch routine because I realize that I'm not a good night or morning journaler. So I think midday is better for me when I have my thoughts really going. So I'm thinking about switching over my journaling to midday or even just like a weekend thing. I do not have the goal of journaling daily, but I do like to journal to just get those feelings out. And I found that for me, I don't really like reading back on the journal entries. It's really not part of my jam, but I really do enjoy writing in the moment. And so I think that including that in like my lunch hour would be a nice way to spend my lunch after eating. So let me know in the comments what you would like to add to your morning or evening routine. As you can see here, I'm just adding AM and PM to each little section. And this is such a tiny planner, so there's not a whole lot of room, but that's why I like it because to be honest, I think I would get discouraged if I wrote too much in those routines sections. So when you think about it, you really want it to be something that's doable. So for me, again, in the morning, I like to include some kind of daily scripture, prayer, medication, supplements or vitamins. And then I also like to do some kind of exercise in the morning. I've been finding that I've been working out kind of like all day in the sense that I usually do some type of walk on my lunch. So I don't know if morning is the best time for me right now, but I'm working on it and I want it to be. I really want to wake up by working out. So I'm still going to put it in my routines, even though I haven't been doing well in that area. I want to try. So for November, I'm thinking about, how can I fit my exercise routine in my morning? If anyone has tips, let me know. I just have a hard time getting out of bed and wanting to move my body right away. And I feel like it just takes a while for my body to wake up. So this is full transparency here. I'm being vulnerable with you all. It hasn't been working. So I want to figure it out. And then at night, I definitely don't want to work out even more. So like the likeliness of me working out at night is slim to none. So I want to try to make it happen in the daytime. I just don't know when. I don't think midday is good for me because then I feel like I need to shower after I work out. So I think morning before my shower is probably the best case scenario, but fitting it in has just really been a challenge. So if anyone has tips, let me know. I'm assuming an earlier bedtime could help with this, but I go to bed usually around 10. I don't know if I could really fall asleep at 9 o'clock. So let me know what you think. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm not giving up. I can do hard things. So we're working on it, but it's definitely not easy. Again, reading the comments and responding to them are my favorite parts about filming content for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all those fun things. I really enjoy talking with you all and learning what works for you. I've gotten some awesome routines and planning ideas from you all here on social media, and I appreciate you all so much for it. For example, someone sent me a bunch of recipes to kind of help me with my meal planning. Shout out to you. I appreciate you so much. I've also gotten some really nice tips and tricks about exercise here. So I appreciate the planner community so much. And when you all comment and let me know what works for you, it does really help. I think I even really got into the instant pot with the planner community. Some folks gave me some great tips and tricks as well as some recipes, and I still use some of them in my weekly routines to this day. So thank you everyone when you make suggestions. I definitely read them, and I appreciate that we can be a community here and share with each other. So thank you for that. Let me know what you think about this cozy winter theme from Wrong Wrong. I love these stickers and I have a full review of them here on YouTube. So I'll put that in the cards and in the comments below so you can check out the full review. Don't forget to use code Chloe10 if you decide to shop with Wrong Wrong because you get a discount. So make sure you use that to let Wrong Wrong know you enjoy my videos. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.